So I found myself wondering, is Overwatch actually all that good? Because, you know, sure, it does make for lots of funny videos that are out there, and there are plenty of tutorials on how to make a good Overwatch video. I won't bother to parody it here. And yeah, it kind of helps everyone feel like they do their part in fighting the good fight and all that stuff. Then you have to ask yourself, is it actually helpful at all? I'm sure everyone knows the answer to this, but I'll extrapolate a little. First off, to get Overwatch, you just need to have played a certain number of hours, have won a certain number of matches, and have a certain rank, which, if I recall, isn't especially high. It was maybe MG1 or in the Novas. I don't remember. They just give Overwatch to anybody. The proof is, I got it myself. So surely Overwatch does help ban cheaters that are actually cheaters and things like that. I don't think anybody has any doubt when they see a spin bot or somebody tracking the enemies through walls or simply flicking to heads like that left and right. Although, I do believe there is a big downside to it, because the most dangerous cheaters, the ones that are the most effective at it, the ones that can actually not look like they're cheating, how are they going to get banned? You just can't convict somebody with minimal evidence or just a hunch that they could be cheating because, I don't know, because they push this side every time there isn't an enemy there, or simply things like that. And it's really just small hints, but no concrete evidence, because it can easily be attributed to a simple coincidence. And I really think that's a bad thing. I really think it's a shame that there isn't such thing as an actual VAC anti-cheat system that detects third-party programs. I don't know. I guess most bans from CS as of late have been Overwatch. I don't think Valve would have bothered actually making a secondary system to back that up, or a primary system and Overwatch being some sort of a backup or something to make the community feel better. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that Valve didn't actually make something and just let Overwatch do all the work. Let the community cleanse itself. So yeah, that's where I was going. I had a problem with this simply cleansing. I think you could use as an example when Scream Smurf got Overwatch banned. Now, I think everybody will agree the guy's not cheating. He's just one of the best players on the planet. And this is where I'm going. I mean, how many people exactly? Do we know how many people have been Overwatch banned for just being very good or very lucky? The system is just flawed. It just feels a bit more like mob justice than anything else. It's just lots of people pointing the finger saying, we think this person is a heretic, and bam, the guy's gone. So you've got that, and on the other side, you've got the people that are the best at cheating, well, just getting off scot-free. Maybe they deserve it, I don't know, maybe you could argue that they deserve getting away because they're good at not getting caught, but they're still out there having an unfair advantage. They're still out there being cheaters, being people that supposedly you should be fighting with Overwatch. And as we have already discussed, Overwatch simply cannot fight this. So then here's the question, why doesn't Valve just implement a system to detect automatically third-party programs interfering with the game in some way? I don't know, they always add just such ridiculous countermeasures to cheaters. That one time they reworked how your client views or displays other enemies. I think that and Overwatch are just simply attempts to shut the fans, I don't know, calm the community down? I really don't know a way to put this, but the idea is they need a way to keep the community at bay, because cheaters are actually good for business. I mean, Counter-Strike isn't free to play. You have to actually pay and get new accounts. Every time you get banned, you just have to get yourself a new account, and that's $15 in Valve's pockets. So I think we should just be cynical about this. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, I'm just trying to be a bit cynical. It's very unlikely that Valve will ever do anything definitive against cheaters. Lots of games have done really funny things against cheaters, like some single-player games that have a monster that you can't kill and that deals tons of damage, follow you around at all times, and that makes unbearable noises or things like that, or when you're detected as cheater, the game doesn't tell you anything, but you're just sent off on a server where you can only play with other cheaters. Lots of games have found very creative solutions, and something as simple as banning them, Valve isn't really good at. And the community isn't going to be very good at either, because nobody can be the perfect judge. Nobody can watch every Overwatch demo and say just cut and dry, this guy was a cheater, I have no doubt. There is no way he wasn't cheating. Because in the end, the only way to know if somebody was actually cheating or if they weren't just good at bunny hop— wait, no. In general, bunny hoppers are fairly obvious. So yeah, in general, the only way to know someone is actually cheating or not is to know if they have any third-party programs running along with the game. Hopefully I've given you some food for thought.